This morning in our Pushing the Limit series, we'll look at how the Marine Corps is modernizing with basic technology you could find online. Jan Crawford is in Alexandria, Virginia, to show us the boot camp that is putting a 21st century spin on the Marine slogan of improvise, adapt, and overcome. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning. So, I mean, this may not look like the kind of place where you'd be training Marines, but in this warehouse, a new generation of Marines is preparing for modern warfare using some of the same tools that the enemy is using. They're welding, even building robots and drones. Like you said, some of that stuff you can buy online and rig up in the field.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is not the theater of war these Marines expected to be fighting in.
It's double elimination. You just beat him once.
Go!
But this so-called sumo robot competition is training them to confront a modern enemy. This is Innovation Boot Camp.
Look at the lights here.
A 5-day hands-on training course designed to teach Marines how to use the latest in cheap but effective technology.
Internet is your friend, too. So these are all tools at your disposal. So awesome. Fantastic, guys.
Veteran Brad Halsey created the program.
The Marine Corps is amazing in the fact that they are very adept at solving problems on the battlefield with whatever they have. And so why not equip them with today's technology?
Like welding, laser cutting, and 3D printing. The goal, empower Marines in the field to solve their own problems. A graduate 3D printed a wrench that would have taken 6 months to replace.
Used the CAD program, CAD'd it up, did a couple iterations, printed it, and then it totally worked.
Marines also learn basic coding with kits you can buy for less than $100.
This is a Arduino robot. Arduino is just a basic design program for guys like me who aren't big game.
Staff Sergeant John Salashik is an explosive ordnance disposal technician.
I've got a little tiny room to get into. I just need to peek in there. Okay, well, if I have an Arduino kit, I can do that on my own, program it right there, exactly what I need for that situation.
And learning about this gives you the ability to be more efficient.
Yes.
And do things more on the fly.
Yes. The battlefield is moving towards electronic warfare. Not knowing this is going to put you behind the enemy.
Terrorist groups like ISIS have weaponized basic drones, even use them to drop small bombs.
This is a commercial off-the-shelf drone.
These Marines are learning how to modify them to level the battlefield.
Well, you know, they always talk about the Marines, how you guys, you know, can like jerry-rig everything, and you have to improvise, and you have to innovate. I mean, that's kind of what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Improvise, adapt, and overcome, and this is definitely just us doing what we do best.
A massive earthquake has hit the garden. Absolutely catastrophic.
For the final challenge of the week, the Marines are given a simulated disaster relief mission.
This is your airdrop. There's nothing else coming.
They'll need to find solutions using the technology they've learned.
Everyone, the earthquake has hit. You now have to drive your robot into the room, assess where the 4 bodies are. After you find all 4 of them, your drone operators will step in and deliver them their supplies. Hey!
One team hits a road bump.
You see me?
Now we lost feed. The Raspberry Pi didn't have enough power.
A camera they've trained to survey the room goes down. Captain Matthew Audette is with the Marine Corps Systems Command.
Things go wrong. How do you react to it?
3 amps max each port.
What did you learn this week that you can apply to it on the spot in the moment in a high-stress situation? This is the most important part of this training right here.
This actual, when it kind of didn't work, is important.
Exactly, and as you can see, it's now up and running.
Fuel transportation challenge.
We'll call this Marine MacGyvers. Is that, they're really like MacGyver?
Yes, ma'am, that's exactly. It is Marine MacGyver training. Using circuitry, microcontrollers, 3D printing, computer-aided designs.
And that's the future of warfare.
Yes, ma'am, it is. We're looking for platoons of Marine MacGyvers.
Even with technology, there's still a use for duct tape in the Marines.
Duct tape and hot glue.
Now, Brad Halsey and his team are rolling out this program around the world. They've already set up a technology center at a Marine base in Kuwait. And right after our visit here, they went off to Okinawa, Japan for 2 weeks of innovation boot camp there. Bianna?
Jan, that is awesome to watch. I love that innovation boot camp. No hand-to-hand combat, right? Just learning skills for the future.
They say with duct tape, though, you can do anything. I love the characterization of Marine MacGyver.
Yeah,
I like that.
Duct tape and hot glue can get you a lot of places.